has to be the task management commandlets that they've added. This was a very, very big problem for a lot of the companies that I've worked through, and having an easy way through PowerShell without having to use the COM, which was the only way that you could access Task Scheduler before. Because it's very, starting with Windows 7, actually starting with Vista, but enterprise-wise, starting with Windows 7, they vastly changed Task Manager, or not Task Manager, Task Scheduler. And the PowerShell, with PowerShell and Task Scheduler, you can basically design your own job system without having to spend a massive amount of money on a third-party product. I think one of the things missing from PowerShell V2, and they've started to do a little bit in V3, and I think it probably needs still a little bit of work, is making it easy for an IT pro to be able to create strongly typed classes without having to know C#. Right now that seems to be, it's still a little problematic. We can create PS custom objects, and we can add our own properties and members and all that stuff, but they're not, you can't strongly type those. So the way we have to do that today is we actually have to create the classes in C#, and then use add type to add those. So I think it'd be really good to have that changed. Basically have PS custom object where you could strongly type it would be nice.
The third one is about how you see the future of PowerShell and what do you think that will help adoption?
Future of PowerShell, I think is kind of, I think it's clear that that's where Microsoft's going. I think with the move to cloud services, the basically moving back to the data center away from the desktop has provided a lot of need for automation, and PowerShell really hits that automation need significantly. I think one of the things that's going to drive that will help PowerShell adoption is vendors getting on board third-party product companies like Citrix and VMware and Microsoft and all these other third-party companies getting on board, getting their products to have PowerShell commandlets, and getting an ecosystem that makes it a no-brainer for an IT pro to jump into.
And that's it. Thank you very much.